How About That Cigar is proud to bring you coverage of the 2022 PCA show, and it's all brought to you by the new Nica Rustica Adobe from Drew Estate.
How About That Cigar? We are here at PCA 2022, again, day 3, and this time, Michael Herklotz.
Ferio Tego. What's happening?
My friend.
Good to see you, man.
It is, yeah, it's so great to see you. We're a little exhausted, I'm not going to lie. It's
good.
Day 3, you know
day
how
3.
It goes.
And day 3 in Vegas days is not 3 days.
No, yeah, Vegas,
it's like dog year.
Dog
yeah,
year,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. Day 3 in Vegas. I find that opening day is like the first day of school, but as you get towards the last day of PCA, it's like the opening scene of Thriller.
God, it is.
It's just kind of like
a great analogy.
Zombies. Everyone feels bad for one another because we all know how we feel. It's like, you know, the first day is like, dude, how you doing? Good to see you. By day 3 and day 4 is like, are you all right, bro? Like, you doing okay? But it's that level of camaraderie that makes our industry so special.
Absolutely.
Right?
It's like you said, first day. Obviously, we always love getting back together with everybody. There's a different kind of level, I don't know, energy-wise this year. It just feels more over the top than last year.
Well, let's face it, last year was a tough year.
It was tough.
First year back, but I think the last year was special for me because I felt like everyone who was there last year really made an effort and wanted to be there. So even though it was small, it had this great vibe of homecoming. This year, I think, is great because we kind of worked out the kinks last year. We've had a year of getting out of the COVID crazy,
right? And
so this year really feels like this. Whatever the new normal is going to be post-COVID, this feels like this is new normal.
Yeah.
Yet people who want to be here made an effort to be here, and not just here to write business, but to talk about business and to collaborate. How are we going to be better partners? And, you know, that to me is the future of this show. That to me is the future of the industry, and it's been awesome for us.
Very cool. So, for this year, looking at your retail partners, both existing and gaining new relationships, what are you guys featuring for your retailers this year?
Well, we have 2 things that are the most current.
Yeah.
The first is the 2022 release of Ferio Tego.
Yep.
So the 2021 released in October of 21. The 2022 started shipping last month.
Yep.
And it's the next iteration of Elegancia and Generoso. And so we're featuring those just to show people and talk to people who aren't familiar with it. And then we're also showcasing, this is the 10th anniversary of Timeless Collection. Timeless was the first blend and brand I worked on for Nat Sherman back in 2011, 2012. So it's actually kind of interesting now. Timeless kind of really helped put Nat Sherman International back on the map in what became the final chapter of Nat Sherman.
Yeah.
And now here we are 10 years later, and Timeless is playing another really critical role in putting Ferio Tego on the map.
Yeah.
But we're celebrating the 10th anniversary with a limited edition called Timeless 10 Years, made with Quesadas, who made our first Timeless and continue to make Timeless. 5 3/4 by 54, Dominican wrapper, Dominican binder, Nicaraguan Dominican filler. It's an unbelievably unique cigar, full-bodied, very complex. So those should ship hopefully the first week of August. 2,500 boxes. When they're gone, they're gone.
Very cool. So, one of the things we've talked about a little at this particular trade show is you always, even today, in what some people would consider to be sort of a dangerous business to get into, we're still seeing people out there who are taking a risk and trying something new, and we're seeing new brands that are starting up. What do you think that means for the industry as a whole, and why it's still important to see not only legacy brands but also people who are saying, I'm gonna put effort forward and see if I can make this happen? Like you, I mean, you guys are, you know, only in year 2, and you know, as a new brand, putting in the work, putting in the effort, and taking the risk because you believe there's something to it.
Yeah, I think it shows that we're idiots. That we have, I mean, you know, who in their right mind would really go all in on something that is made of leaves and you light and smoke?
Yeah.
Said said differently, I think it highlights what makes premium cigars so incredibly special and unique when you compare it to any other tobacco product.
Yeah.
This truly is a hobby and a passion.
Yeah.
It's not a habit. It's not a vice.
Right.
It's not a delivery system. It's art and it's craft. And when you fall in love with this simply ridiculous thing of rolled leaves,
Yeah.
when you fall in love with it, it is a lifelong affection.
Yes.
And when you are crazy enough to go all in on it and to make your passion your profession, once it's in your mind, it is the only thing to do. And so when you see, I mean, obviously that has been the course of Ferio Tego, but as you see new businesses and new brands hit the market, it's not just a risk. It is an all-in devotion.
Right.
And what you will see is if it is truly rooted in that affection and devotion, they will win.
Right.
And if it's not, and it's purely a business opportunity, they will lose.
Sure.
But on a personal level, I'm very grateful that we are here, that we took that risk. And when I see new folks come in, I am arms wide open to those folks because I understand what it takes, and anyone willing to go all in this industry should be given a fair shot.
I agree. Yeah, absolutely. It's a great group of people, and
Present company.
Well,
you know.
yeah, I can never include myself in that. But man, we're just so excited as always to be back together and meeting with you and so many other great people, and we look forward to a fantastic remainder of 22 for you and going into 23. Just keep killing it, brother.
I appreciate it, man. You guys do such a great job. I'm always fortunate and grateful that you take the time to spend time with us. So thank you for the highlight. Thank you for your support, and go Ferio Tego.
Yes. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you again very soon.
How about that cigar?